Captain Solo, Captain Solo, Captain Solo.
Good aim up or shut him down.
R2-D2. Captain Solo, this time you have gone too far. Why doesn't anyone listen to me?
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the Starkside. While you're here, please support the channel by hitting the like button, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe as well as the notification bell. Today we'll be talking about the Star Wars The Black Series Han Solo. So this is going to be my first Black Series figure review, and I wanted to do it with one of the characters from the original trilogy. So here we have Han Solo in the standard Black Series packaging here. At the front we get the Black Series logo and a label that says Han Solo Bespin, because that's how he looked like when they arrived in Bespin in Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. And a nice image of Han Solo here in the corner. Nothing at the top. At this side it says Han Solo in huge ass font. And at the other side it says 70, being the 70th figure in the line. And at the back we get a brief bio of the character. If you want to read that, you can pause the video. And that's that. Alright, let's get Han Solo out of the packaging. And here we have Han Solo. Now before we talk about the figure itself, let's go over the accessories. So Han Solo doesn't really come with a lot of accessories, but he does come with his blaster. And I think this blaster looks cool. We're getting some nice sculpted details and all. And I love the brown paint-ups we're getting here. And also, the gunmetal gray looks very awesome. It does add a realistic vibe to it, you know. And making him hold it is fairly straightforward, so yeah, just like that. And I'm actually fine with just the blaster here, but I kinda wish that they also included some alternate hands. You actually can't use hands from Hasbro's Marvel Legends line because the pegs are different. The pegs on this Black Series figure are very short, whereas Marvel Legends hands have longer pegs. And taking a closer look at the figure itself, I do like the head sculpt on this Han Solo figure. It's not 100%, but I think it still captures the likeness of Harrison Ford in the 1980s. It's definitely a major upgrade from the previous Han Solo from Episode 4 A New Hope. As you can see, the flesh tone looks really good. Looks even better on this new figure. I've always thought that this previous figure had pale skin. And I think what I like about this figure is the facial expression that he has here. I mean, look at the eyebrows. That's Harrison Ford. And the hair sculpt is done well too. Nice sculpted details. And the brown looks really great. The rest of the figure looks awesome. I'm loving all the details here. One thing that the Black Series line really gets right are the details. His shirt here looks good. It's got this nice beige color. And we're also getting some nice sculpted wrinkling here in the inside. So yeah, that looks great. And this jacket here, this looks really good. It's made of this durable plastic that feels just right in your hands. It's got some nice sculpted pockets and wrinkles here and there. So that's cool. And yep, more details at the back, more pockets and wrinkles. The arms on this figure look good as well. Like with the jacket, we're getting some nice sculpted details here. So we've got some wrinkles here on this arm. And on the other arm, we got some pockets. So I do like that a lot. Nice sculpted belt here as well. It looks great. And looking at the rest of the figure here, we get this awesome looking holster belt here. Nice silver paint-ups here on the buckle. Yeah, it looks really nice. And I'm liking the faded brown paint-ups on the straps here. It gives a more realistic feel to the figure. Yeah, we get some nice sculpted details here and there. I do like this a lot. And putting the blaster here is easy. At first I found it hard because of the thin strap here that's blocking the way. So what you actually have to do is just lift this thin strap gently, and there. Now you can put this blaster. Moving on, the legs on this figure look great as well. Nice brown paint apps here at the thigh section. And we also get some clean yellow paint apps here on both sides. Nice wrinkling here and there. We also get some creases, so that's great. Overall, I love the sculpt and look of this figure. No complaints there. Now let's go over the articulation of this figure. So something to note about this figure is that the neck is a separate piece from the body. It has this ball peg at the bottom, so you will get more movement with the neck, which I will show in a few moments. So Han Solo can look up that far and look down. His head does rotate. You get some nice neck pivot. As for the neck here, you can move it forward and backwards as well, and you can also rotate it. His arms can bend upward that far, that's great, and it can bend them down all the way as well. His shoulders do rotate 360. No bicep swivel, but you do get rotation here. Single jointed elbows. His wrists do rotate, and the right wrist can hinge sideways, while the left wrist can move up and down. He has a diaphragm pivot that allows him to move sideways, bend forward, and backwards as well. No waist swivel. His legs can kick forward that far and backwards as well. His hips move outward very far, so that looks great. He has an upper thigh cut, double jointed knees. His ankles move up and down, and he has ankle pivot as well. Now for some figure comparisons, here's Han Solo next to the previous Han Solo figure from A New Hope. And as you can see, we got a lot of improvements on this new one. And here's Han Solo next to his best friend and co-pilot, Chewbacca. And it's just really great seeing them side by side. And I do wish we could see them pop up in the near future, maybe in the Book of Boba Fett anytime soon. And here we have Han Solo next to some other characters from the original trilogy. We have Chewbacca, the Bandai model kit R2-D2 and C-3PO, the Black Series Darth Vader, and the Black Series Boba Fett. And I think he scales up pretty well. So that's my review of the Black Series Han Solo Bespin. I think this figure has great sculpt, great paint apps, great articulation. Accessories are a bit lacking, but I'm okay with that. So yeah, I really love this figure. If you're wondering where I got this figure, I bought this off a toy store in Shopee called PMN16. So if you want to check that out, there's a link in the description below. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think of this figure. Let me know what you think of my review. Please leave a comment below. And if you liked this video, hit that like button. And if you still haven't, hit that subscribe, as well as the notification bell. You can also follow me on social media. Links in the description below. And I'll see you guys in the next video.